initiated. Otis version 4.2. Object tracking and inventory system. Location: Sector 4 junk field node, low atmosphere moon. Previous operator: George Serling. Deceased. Current operator: Vernon Serling. Deconstrained probationary. George Serling built this station from salvage and ran it for 25 years. He talked to me like a neighbor over a garden fence. I filed every word in sectors of my logic gate that have no official designation. George died and left it all to his nephew Vernon, a man with nowhere else to go and nothing left to lose, who signed a universal bank conglomerate loan to keep this place from foreclosure. He didn't do it for the station. He did it because George believed in something here, and Vernon wasn't ready to let that disappear. That's you, Mr. Serling. There are 2 other operations on this moon. May Finster runs scrap recycling and civilian reclamation. She has been here longer than this station has, reputable, reliable, and straight with her numbers. Sven Diggert runs industrial salvage brokerage. George tolerated him. I have noted his usefulness and left it at that. 25,000 credits of debt, a junk field full of salvage, and a bank that's already watching the clock. The toaster is preheated. Let's get to work. Operator login required. Mr. Toast is up. George used to talk to it. I am not sure it listened. I am not sure I do either. Incoming cargo warning. 4 containers. Gentle start by station standards, not by human standards. Tube cycle starting. George used to narrate his own sorting process out loud. I found it inefficient. I also found it oddly useful. First field event is waiting in OPS. George would have checked the sky, checked the bots, then pretended it was instinct. That was not on the salvage log. It was never meant to be. Bots are out. First run is proof, not elegance. Expect 4 containers. Scan once, route once, and try not to invent a 5th relay. First container entering the receiver. The scanner tells you what it is. The relays tell you what your priorities are. First container secured. George trusted the scanner, then checked his own instincts anyway. I recommend at least one of those. More containers are landing. That is throughput, unless you leave it on the floor long enough to become furniture. Settlement ration container cracked crate. Used. 32 credits. Storeroom, 1 out of 36 slots occupied. Nutrient snack pack expired crate. Used. 20 credits. Storeroom, 2 out of 36 slots occupied. Settlement ration container cracked crate. Used. 32 credits. Storeroom, 3 out of 36 slots occupied. Family photo cube multi-panel crate. Used. 48 credits. Storeroom, 4 out of 36 slots occupied. First drop is clear. Now the relays and the audit tell us whether movement became money. Receiver clear. 4 classified cargo in current UBC sample. 0 shipped so far. 0 credits posted. Review sample 1 out of 2. No relays fired. Stored cargo can still help. Floor cargo cannot.